Hello again. Not a great night for sleeping for some people because it is still going to be very warm and humid overnight, especially towards the southeast. But if you're not a fan of the hot weather, I do have some relatively good news. Yes, we could see some very high temperatures still across parts of the southeast on Tuesday, but then the fresher air across parts of the north and west is going to make its way across much of the country by Wednesday. So temperatures are going to be dropping. It's going to turn more comfortable for many. Back to the here and now though, as we go through the end of Monday, a frontal system across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland will bring a pretty wet end to the day here, some persistent and at times heavy rain for a time, but that front's going to ease as we go overnight as it shifts its way a little bit further south and eastwards. So a lot of that rain breaking up, and most places then will be largely dry by around 5 o'clock in the morning. Towards the northwest, something a little bit fresher, some cooler air coming in here and some clearer skies. Towards the southeast, however, we still have this warm, humid air across us, so temperatures widely mid to high teens, some places likely to stay above 20 Celsius, and with the humidity, yeah, it really is going to be quite uncomfortable for sleeping. Then as we go through tomorrow, we still have this front lingering across some parts, and so this does bring this three-way split really across parts of Scotland, northern England into Wales. There will be some clouds, some showery bursts of rain. These will be pepping up as we go through the afternoon. A swathe of showers, scattered showers coming up from the southwest across parts of Wales into northern England, perhaps even the North Midlands for a time. Towards the northwest of this system, it's looking largely dry, drier than today for sure, and there'll be some bright sunny spells across parts of northwest Scotland and Northern Ireland. And then towards the southeast, across the central, eastern, southern parts of England, lots of sunshine on offer. There will be a bit of cloud here and there. You can't even rule out one or two showers developing, but actually across parts of the far southeast, barely a cloud in the sky. And with all that sunshine, with all the hot weather that we've had recently, and the heat's going to continue to build, temperatures are going to rise a little bit higher. So towards the southeast, many places high 20s, low 30s, but there's potential that we could be looking at around 34, 35, maybe even 36 Celsius tomorrow. And otherwise, as we go through tomorrow night, we stick with a bit more cloud and some showery bursts of rain down the eastern side of the country. Further west, some clearer skies. Notice also some showery rain feeding into parts of the southeast as we go through the early hours of Wednesday. That's because there's another frontal system that's coming up from the near continent. But fresher air is coming in. Like I said, things are going to be turning that a little bit cooler. So although it's still going to be quite warm and humid across far eastern parts as we go through Tuesday night into Wednesday, it's starting to turn a bit more comfortable for many places, and actually across parts of the west, Northern Ireland for example, mid-single figures in a few places, so actually a bit of a cool fresh night for some here. Many of us will be welcoming that. As we go into Wednesday then, showery bursts of rain continuing across the eastern parts, still some more showers coming up from France affecting parts of the southeast as well, and then a scattering of showers likely to be coming in across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland as we go into the afternoon as well. But in between all that, across the bulk of England and Wales in particular, another largely fine day. Plenty of sunshine on offer, albeit temperatures nowhere near as high as they have been to start the week. Still warm in the sunshine for sure. We're looking at low to mid 20s, but just not as exceptionally hot as it has been recently. Then as we go towards the end of the week, and we do have more changeable weather to come, there is going to be some fine weather around on Thursday for many, and it's still going to be warm, albeit not as hot as it has been recently. And then a frontal system comes in from the northwest as we go through Friday. So that's going to bring a bit of a northwest-southeast split on Friday, wetter towards the northwest, drier still towards the southeast, but eventually that front's going to make its way across the whole of the country. And so, yeah, the weather for this weekend does look a bit mixed. Not necessarily a total washout, but there will be some rain around for most of us. Find out more about what we can expect with our week ahead forecast, which Honour's bringing to you this week. See you later.